If you can hear any background music, I'm sorry. My neighbours are building an extension and their builder likes to blast cheesy pop music. So, here we are. As you can see, I am not myself today. Today I will be showing you how to do this makeup look, which is GENJI SHIMADA from OVERWATCH, and this is like one of his young skins. I love this skin. I love Genji's green hair, and it is one of the skins I've actually cosplayed, so do with that what you will. References to me cosplaying this goblin. This makeup is focused mainly on the kind of makeup that he appears to be wearing. He does have a lot of eye makeup going on, and obviously a little bit of contouring because he's got quite a pointy face. He's got a pointy chin and strong cheekbones and quite a pointy nose, so we're just focusing on that, as well as these funky eyebrows, which are pretty much everything, and I wish I could have these in my real life. I'm going to get straight to it and show you guys how I achieved this goblin look. So, without further ado, let's go. Pass me. Come on.
So first of all, we're just going to be applying foundation. So I can get a really even coat, I use dots to put them all across my face. So I just do it in threes in the areas of my face that are going to need foundation on primarily. So stuff like the bridge of my nose, my forehead, cheeks, and my chin, they're all really good places to put your foundation, just so you can get a really even coverage. I then use a beauty blender to blend it all out. I make sure it's a tiny bit damp, that's probably the best way to use a beauty blender. And I use a patting motion, not a smearing motion, to make sure that everything is going flat, not just getting smeared around, and it's getting patted down into your skin. The aim here is to make your face look as flat as possible, so you're basically taking all of the contours and blemishes and colour changes out of your skin with this flat base, because you're then going to be putting the shapes back into your face based more on what the character's face is like. I then go in to finish it up with some concealer, and I use the concealer in my blemishes, so anywhere I've got spots or redness or anything like that, and also my eye bags, so the little triangle shape underneath your eye. You just pop some in there, and again I'm blending that out with my beauty blender. I then apply my pressed powder, and I apply all of that all over my face just to set the makeup and make it a little bit more matte. And I'll do this with a round brush, a big fluffy one. Then I'll start with my contouring. Now for contouring, I use a warm brown, sort of like a very, very matte, neutral brown. I don't want it to be too warm because it can look a little bit orangey, so just try and find one that's kind of mid-range and just a little bit darker than your normal skin tone. I usually go a fair bit darker than usual because I just blend a lot, and it can often look better on cosplay if you go a little bit darker, because photography tends to sort of reduce the darkness of the contouring. So if you're going to do it for a photo shoot or for filming or anything like that, just make it a little bit darker than you normally would. Now where I go in for my contour is across my cheekbones, under my jaw, down the sides of my chin, in my temples, in the sides of my nose, and over my eyelids. The reason I'm doing all of these areas is just following the contours of Genji's face. So Genji has got quite strong cheekbones, so obviously I want to chisel out the underside of my cheekbones. He has a very defined jaw, so I'm doing it under my jaw to make my jaw stand out a little bit more and look more defined. I do it down the sides of my chin, again just to sharpen out the chin area, into my temples, just because that can often make your face look a little bit less round. Down the sides of my nose, again he has a very sharp pointy nose and I have quite a wide round nose. And over my eyelids, because he's wearing quite a lot of eyeliner and I just want the focus to be on the eyeliner, not on that area. Then I'll apply my highlighter. My highlighter goes across my cheekbones, my nose bridge, my eyebrows in the centre, and the very top of my lip on the cupid's bow. I also sometimes do the very middle of my bottom lip, just on that edge before your skin turns into your lip. And I use a warm kind of creamy coloured highlighter for this bit. And again, highlighter is just there to help the contouring pop and make, again, more of a structure to your face. Then I apply my eyeshadow. I use a warm brown, a little bit darker than my contouring on the lid all over, and then I'll put a dark brown in the outer corner. Then I'll pop my bright green highlighter right in the corner of my eye in the center. Again, that's just to bring attention to the eye area, and then I will blend all of it together. Then I'll apply a little bit of blush right on the very top of my cheekbone, pretty close to my eye. I just do this a lot of the time to 1, add a little bit of colour to the face, and 2, I do this to draw attention to the eyes. I do this a lot in my Kai makeup tutorial, basically any look that has a lot of eye focus. Then we're going to do our eyeliner. The first thing I do is I fill my entire waterline with black eyeliner. And now with a liquid black eyeliner, I draw in a small line from the very corner of my eye down towards my nose for about 1/2 centimeter, and then I turn that into a small flick. I then create a large flick in the outer corner, and I tightline my eye and then join the entire outer flick thickly down into my eye. As you can see, it's kind of like the Egyptian cat eye sort of makeup trend that was quite popular in a while ago. It's just like the little flick in the middle, and then it turns into this big swooping flick that goes out into the top. This is the easiest way I've found of doing this kind of eyeliner, but if you do have a way that works for you, feel free to do that. I will say, just try and avoid pulling your eye too much. It can cause wrinkles, and it can cause your makeup to flake and cake in weird positions. Then you're going to fill in half of your brows. I fill in right up until the point where it's in line with my eye, and then I fill them in with a very dark brown. Then I flick the same shadow up in 3 flicks, 3 separate flicks for my eyebrow. Now, if you do have quite dark eyebrow hair, you may need to shave half of your eyebrow or cover it. There are drag tutorials and things like that for how to cover your eyebrows. I would recommend following one of those because as I've got very light eyebrows, I've never had to do that myself. Then I apply mascara to all of my lashes. Apply a nude lipstick. And then I apply red eyeshadow very tight against my eyeliner line in the outer corner. And again, that's just going to draw attention to the eye, especially because the hair is green. The contrast will just make people look at the eye area. And that is it for my Genji makeup tutorial. I love how this makeup looks. I love the eyeliner. I think it's really cute, and were it more acceptable, I would totally wear this every single day. Genji is one of my absolute favourite Overwatch characters. I love cosplaying him, and I am actually planning to cosplay a different version of him fairly soon, so keep your eyes open for that. And anyone who likes things like Sparrow and Blackwatch, those kind of looks, maybe I will do a tutorial for the Blackwatch version of Genji once I get around to it.
Hello everybody, I hope you enjoyed that one. I am going to be pretty brief with the ending here. It's quite self-explanatory. I hope you guys have really enjoyed it. I really love Genji, as I said at the beginning. He is easily my favourite Overwatch character, probably closely followed by Diva. Can you tell how much I love those really annoying characters in video games? But yeah, this is his makeup look. I hope everyone will enjoy it, and I hope that if you do have a go at doing this, you'll let me know, maybe link me into a post about it or show me in your messages. I'm always happy to see other people's attempts at my makeup tutorials or any of my tutorials in general. I'm rambling, you can tell I've got too much energy today. Obviously I have my caffeinated beverage today. I forgot to tell you guys, I'm trying to cut down on caffeine, so we just have a full fat, full caffeine Coca-Cola. But I'm still on brand, so you can't tell me off. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, please remember to be creepy.